Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have yet another video. Another video that should be an eye-awakening experience for a lot of modern American black males in America. So, in this video, this Georgia Pookie, aka Gang, is about to get handed his life. The judge is about to hand him his life with her bare hands when he's about to get sentenced to 145 years in prison. So guys, let's hop straight into the content. Let's get it.
Josiah Hewley. I can't see him. Mr. Hewley, count 1, felony murder. I sentence you to life without the possibility of parole. Count 2, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 1. Count 3, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 2. Count 10, hijacking a motor vehicle. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 3.
I don't see how somebody can stand there and not get emotional when you get in your life handed to you. Meaning, like this dude, I think this case happened in Gwinnett County. Gwinnett County is like right outside of Atlanta. And you know there's a bunch of women in this area, you know, all through Georgia. And now, since Pookie decided to take his life down the wrong direction and decided to live a gangster-like mentality, now the consequences of his actions is right in his face. And just because he's not looking emotional, like he's trying to hold back on everything. He can't look down, he can't turn away or anything. You know, but best believe when this man get to his cell, and once it settles in, that you know, all them 20 plus years that the judge just gave him, you know. But let's keep it moving though, guys.
3, count 11, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 10. Count 12, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 11.
For all the people who don't understand the counts, you know, I know we got a lot of green people who don't understand what this means. A lot of guys who commit crimes and don't even understand that they're playing they basically playing with the penitentiary. They playing with the justice system. You know, when they say counts, meaning that if you commit a crime and let's say for instance you decide to pull out your firearm, you disperse the firearm, you decide to rob take something from a couple of people doing this thing, and then somebody ends up being deleted, unalive. So that's where the counts come from. You get a count for first degree, you get a count, you get a counts for the multiple robberies, you know. And a lot of guys be thinking they be out here, you know, doing the unthinkable instead of just going to work. I know a lot of these dudes could wish they can go to work right now, man. and could just come home or even sleep outside. But let's keep it moving.
Count 13, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. I sentence you to 5 years consecutive to count 12. Count 14, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years.
His lawyer's scared. You know, that's scary standing next to a man who's basically getting his life unalived. He's basically the judge is telling him that you have no chance possible of getting out again. And she's standing right next to him.
Consecutive to count 13. Count 15, violation of Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. I sentence you to 20 years consecutive to count 14. Mr. Hewley, you have now been convicted of 15 felonies, 6 of which either merge or vacate as an operation of law, so you'll be sentenced on 9 felonies. I need to inform you that you have the right to seek post-judgment relief from your felony convictions by either filing a direct appeal to a higher appellate court or to file a motion for new trial. You have 30 days from the date I sign and file your sentence with the clerk, which should be tomorrow, to file a motion for new trial to any or all of the felony charges. Ms. Drake, will you be filing a motion for new trial?
He's still gonna do some time. It don't matter about her filing no new trial or nothing like that. Like the crimes that this man has been convicted of, you know, it's gonna take a miracle in disguise for this brother to get, you know, I can't even call him a brother, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these guys had the opportunity to change themselves. They had the opportunity to walk the straight and narrow. You know, it's just like when you become unalive, like everybody will be one day, and you reach your heavenly Father or whoever you pray to, and then, you know, now you like, oh man, it's real. This is real. I'm really about to go to the lake of fire. This basically, guys, is the lake of fire on earth where they're sending him to. You know, I don't know why. You know, I stayed in Atlanta. I stayed in Gwinnett County. It's basically the same thing. This was my area, you know, and we want a lot of Georgia guys just to understand, bruh. Like, and this goes for all the other hood guys, man. You guys need to look at these videos of these dudes getting sentenced, being in prison for about 20 years and then going up for parole, and then they get denied and gotta wait for 5 more years and then get denied again and wait for another 5, and then he might not even make it, man. You know, it's absolutely insane.
Right. Mr. Hewley, as Ms. Drake has probably explained to you, your appellate counsel will review everything, including Ms. Drake's representation of you, to make sure that all your appellate rights are pursued. You also have 4 years from the date your sentence is final with this court, which should be tomorrow, to file a habeas corpus. I will appoint an appellate attorney who will be in contact with you and explain all these procedures to you. You just need to know the time frame, and Ms. Drake is going to file the appropriate motion so that the 30 days is over. It's not necessary. I'll just appoint appellate counsel, probably tomorrow. Actually, I think I have to wait until you file the motion to appoint them. So it won't be tomorrow, but Mr. Hewley, I will appoint you appellate counsel. Thank you. You can go with the deputies.
That's crazy. He don't understand. He don't even understand what just happened to him. Look up. He's still thinking there's a smear of hope. Man, it's not a game, bro. It's not a game where they sending a lot of these young black men to, bro. It's not a game. This is not a fairy tale. This is real life. The judge just handed you a ticket, and not no $1 million ticket. You know. But that's just my personal opinion and my perspective. Over now.